another shitty, dirty dust cover, and let's find out what's beneath it. A Remington KMC. Well, this thing has seen better days, obviously. I mean, the R is almost completely gone. The keys are still intact, which is good. Let's start taking this thing apart, shall we? First things first. That's the ribbon cover. Another thing that should be fairly easy is the Platen. It should have a quick release. No, it's this one, I think. It come out? No, not yet. Of course. There we go. There we go. That's the Platen. Ooh. I've seen prettier insides. Did this just pop out? No. Not a biggie. I have already noticed that this cover over here is just 2 pins on each side. So it should also just come off like so. Easy enough. Look, fabric taped on the inside of it. I wonder if it's supposed to do some I don't know, sound dampening, or is this just to hide rust? I don't know. I guess I'll find out later. Well, this doesn't look as a very good thing to start with, but not a big issue. I do have a parts machine. And I do know that the parts machine does have a way better shield in there, so I can just swap it out. Can I just move this a bit and then nope. Yes. No, it doesn't come out. And now I have to push it back. That was not my brightest moment, apparently. I mean, come on. It should come out. Ah, it does come out. Nope, you don't want to come out. Stuck there. Let's move your guy a bit around. Let's see what's going on. It's still connected to some arm, apparently. Well, let's leave it in for now. Well, that's dumb of me, of course. Let's see what else I can take off. This back panel, I don't see or feel any screws. Yep. Just comes off. That's easy enough. Oh, great. More rust. Fucking hell. Ugh. Why can't people store their precious machine properly? Okay. Oh, here we have a nice view of the back. If these things weren't connected to the carriage, I would think that the entire carriage would easily come off with just unscrewing these two on each side. Let's leave that like it is for now. I guess these are the margins. I should normally be able to set those with these KMC buttons in the front. That one seems to work, but this one doesn't do jack shit. I guess that little lever should go below that to make something happen. Shite. So that's just pressed on, apparently. Let's put it back for now. That wasn't supposed to happen at all. Okay, let's see, what else can I remove over here? Guessing these. Oh no, a hollow spoolish thingy. Okay, good. Let's move it aside for now. Let's put this guy over here on red. There we go. Let's get the ribbon a bit out of the way. I'm guessing I can remove. Of course. Why won't you move? You silly little machine. That's why. Because I'm a silly little typebard repairman that doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. I think if I unscrew these two screws, this thing should come out fairly easily. Let's give that a go. First, some penetrating oil. What I'm already noticing is that this screw is different from all the other screws. Someone has been here before me. While that is soaking, maybe I should focus my attention to the front, because I've already seen that normally there should be a screw over here and a screw over here. Those are gone, and this looks a bit loose. So maybe, just maybe, how can I get that out without damaging those balls? This one is easy enough. I can just move to the side. This one, do I need to unhook it inside the machine? I hope not. Not a big fan of unhooking things inside machines. But no. Ah, okay, found it. Those balls just screw off apparently. That's one. Two. That's 3 balls. And that's 4 balls. That was easy enough. Now I should be able to just take this thing out. There we go. That's the front plate. Up and away. I'm gonna take off those two first now. Does this one fit? That one fits. One. Still, this is loose. Just need to figure out. How to get it past everything else. Aha. There we go. Other side. Oh, sorry, my hand's in the way. this isn't exactly rocket science. No washer? Think I'm gonna need to find a lot more parts on the parts machine than I anticipated. Okay, that's out. Right, so now I'm gonna attempt to remove the entire carriage. I think it's fairly easy because everything that seems to be connected to it seems to have some sort of sliding connection, like this one over here. It's not a completely fixed connection. Over here, this thing seems to be able to just pop off. There we go. So that's loose. Over here, it's not completely a fixed connection. There's some room over here. The only thing that I seem to need to disconnect is this screw over here. So let's do that. For the bell, I think I can just put it like this on the sides, and then I should be able to just remove it. Yeah, let's give it a go. So basically I'm gonna unscrew this little screw over here and then just gently put it back. There we go. It's loose. I'm just gonna screw this one over here so I don't lose it. Right, so I think now everything on the system should be loose enough to just lift it up. Well, I could just, no, I'm gonna leave the bell in there. Oh, the bell is mounted on the carriage. No, yeah, it's on that big bracket. Okay, great. So next thing I want to do is take the drawband over here and hang it on this hook so that thing stays in place with the carriage. That's the idea, at least. Well, in place with the carriage, I mean. Let's move it over here, and then I should be able to it's not playing nice, of course it isn't. Give me some slack. Okay, here we go. That's off. Now we need to move this one back all the way to there. And then it's a matter of getting this thing over this screw over here. I'm going to do the same on the other side first. Right, let's turn this big boy around again. Let's see if I can remove these two fat screws over here. That doesn't fit. Over here it does fit. That's one. I wonder what that thing does. Now it's time for the other screw over here. This one doesn't fit. Let's take an even more thinner one. This one seems to fit. There we go. Moving back to the other side. And that's number 4. So now I should be able, I think, to just lift this thing. Still connected somewhere. I don't want to totally destroy this thing, so I need to figure out where. Maybe something in the front, let's see. This seems to come off pretty easy. Let's go back to the back. Where are we hung up on? Everything seems to be... Oh, there we go. Right, so now that gotten to this point, you might think, well, there's nothing more you can remove. But a fellow Discord member, André Quentin, discovered these 2 little levers on his Remington 17. And he based it on a movie he saw with a short clip that they could just lift out the entire cassette. I attempted it previously and this thing wouldn't budge. Then I left it for a few days. Thinking not too much of it. I had sprayed a little bit of WD-40 on the bottom bits. So now I'm gonna attempt it again. So just pulling those levers forward on each side and then shaking. Oh, there it is. And then I should be able to just get it out. I'm gonna stand up for this. Should just lift up apparently. Well, it doesn't really lift up. I have already pulled things to the front. Let's try to get it like this. This is heavy. Oh, there we go. Come on, get out. Oh, great. There we have it. Now, this means everything is accessible. For cleaning. And as you can see, that's really necessary. I'm hoping there's not too much, oh yes, not a single bit of rust behind it. but it's fairly dusty. Well, this is cool. I can actually clean everything on this machine now. I'm gonna move this aside. Well, this is obviously already the cleaned machine, but I just want to show you guys something in between. I struggled quite a bit with getting the machine out. Normally it should just slide out, but of course it didn't. And one of the reasons it didn't is this little fellow over here. This is basically your ribbon drive. And in order to lift it like that, it should be positioned like this. In order to do that, you need to play with this fellow over here. So basically what you want is approximately having your tooth, this one over here, so you can just take it out. I'm gonna take another shot for you guys when it's assembled again, so you can see what I mean. You can only look at it from up top when you're trying to disassemble it. Now I have full access on this. On the back, everything is accessible now. This is just great. Perfect. Oh, that's how you disassemble a Remington KMC. Bye bye.